Hi, welcome back to a new video, and in this one we're going to look at the force feedback settings for WRC 9 using a T300, although some of what I'm going to talk about you're still going to be able to apply to other wheels as well. So first thing I do is I always make sure that the maximum wheel angle is set to 540, mainly because it's going to be correct for the vast majority of vehicles in the title. It's only going to be too quick for some of the older stuff that's in there, but it's still usable. Now, my biggest issue with force feedback in WRC 9, and this is a carryover from 7 and 8, being perfectly honest, is that it's too heavy for a starting point. It has too much drag on counter steer, and it also has far too much vibration thrown in as well as standard. So what these tend to do is cause some problems with how quickly you can steer, how quickly you can react to counter steering, and how much of the track surface you can actually feel, road surface you can actually feel through the wheel in terms of force feedback. So it unfortunately prescribes to the He-Man school of force feedback, which is far too common in sim racing, and you end up losing a lot of the detail and nuance with that. So in terms of the force and effects, I've found that lowering the overall force down to 75 and tweaking the tyre load down to 90 tends to resolve most of the problems with that initial heavy feeling on it. The drag on counter steer, which is your biggest issue when it comes to correcting slides and also using the handbrake effectively, is self-centre, and the default value for this is way too high. So I whack this all the way down to 40 and find that that gives you a nice balance as far as that's concerned. Then in terms of vibration, I leave the overall vibration set to 100 as I found it works best in this regard, and you may, if you've seen my previous video on WRC 8's force feedback settings, recognise that these are actually unchanged from that. So tyre slip at 50, suspension at 65, ground surface at 75, and engine and collision both at 25. And I find that these give you enough of the important details through vibration, such as what's going on with the road surface, what your suspension's doing, and how your tyres are behaving, without it getting drowned out by engine, collision, and also in with the engine, your gear shift changes as well. So give these a go. I find these work really well. They work extremely well across a wide range of surfaces. You get the proper weight you should when you're in muddy gravel and dirt. You get that light, floaty, loose feeling when you're on snow and ice, and also on wet tarmac as well. And I find it works really well for me. Hopefully you'll find them useful, or at the very least a good starting point. If it is helpful, please do throw me a like. And if you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon if you want to be notified when new content gets uploaded. Thanks very much. Take care. Bye.